Hi guys, I think I'm live. Yeah, how are you today? Welcome to Loving Life, and today we're going to recreate my first video ever that happens 10 years ago in one day. I uploaded it, yesterday, 10 years ago. So yeah, let me know if you're here. Hi to all of you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and I hope you enjoyed by yourself and online communicated with the family and friends, and it's so important to be in touch. So yeah, how are you? Where are you from? Who is watching? Say hi. And yeah, let's do it. Meanwhile, there is no one here. I will share it on my Facebook page. Yeah, I tried not to be late. I was like, I felt so bad. And that I was always late. I was laughing at myself that only me could be late to virtual meeting. So yeah, that's it. I've posted it on my Facebook page. So yeah, how are you? Hi, hi, hi. Happy 10 years. Thank you. Actually, I'm a little bit more than 10 years. This is this channel that is 10 years on YouTube. I had different page 10 years ago for just a little bit. And this is the page. With art. I'm painting. Here, I wanted it to defrost, and this is wonderful mousse / ice cream that I made a few days ago, and I had the leftovers, so I froze it, and I hoped it will be defrost, but oh well, it's not. It's so chocolatey, orange, and whatnot. Tastes wonderful. So yeah, let's begin the recipe first, though, because the recipe goes first because I want to put it in the oven, and then we will have plenty of time to talk. So yeah, this recipe was one of my, it was first recipe that I've uploaded. On this day, I remember I filmed 2 or 3 or even 4 recipes, so it just was the one that was edited the first. Oh, tortilla soup was amazing. It's disappeared in no time. So so this is recipe that I've used for so many years, and for last couple of years I forgot because I had so many other things to cook. But this one was our favorite for that time and a few years afterwards. This butter puff pastry, or just puff pastry. Now I tried to find the puff pastry that I actually used then. And it's still available, but because we're in the middle of apocalypse, apocalypse doesn't do well with recipes. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to add a bit of blue cheese. Now, I have here, what's blue cheese? Just a second. Blue cheese. It's Castello, the very stinky one. But you don't have to use blue cheese if you don't like it. You can use any sharp cheese ever. So yeah, that's that. A bit on here. Again, you can put as little or as much as you like. And tomatoes. I'm leaving the tomatoes just cut. I'm not going to do anything to tomatoes, but you can do it easily. Right? By the way, here I have my cold brew. Right. Again, I'm not adding any salt to it because the Castello is so salty by itself. If you're using any other sharp cheese, maybe you will want to add just a little bit of salt. It's absolutely not necessarily. That's that. And in the video, I've added that you can add twist with infused oil, rosemary infused oil. Unfortunately, I don't have one, but it's amazing. If you have infused oils, it's such an easy way to bring up the flavors. What I do have, I have a little bit of dry rosemary. So I'm going to add dry rosemary to it. Again, if you have fresh, by far use the fresh here. This is for fresh rosemary recipe. And pop to preheated oven. That's that. And frankly, it's one of those recipes that I love to do if someone needs to come and I happen to have puff pastry in my freezer. It's such an amazing, such a simple and amazing. People can't believe me. You see how beautiful it looks like? Another thing, what I would use in normal situation, I would take egg or egg yolk and brush it around to make it beautiful. But I have only 4 eggs, and I have quite a bit of food, so I don't want to run to shop just for the eggs. And you know, we're in the middle of the apocalypse, so that's that. Look, my arms are dirty. I'm not sure why. I know why. It's here. I'm touching this one. Don't like that. And that's it. Preheated oven to, I don't know, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, depends on your oven. That's the recreation of my first recipe. Ta-ta. Just wash my hands. And that's that. So yeah, how are you doing? What are you up to? How do you feel? Because the actual 10 years was a few days ago. And I literally was so anxious. I was crying a lot. It was a pretty bad date for me. And I thought about your guys. I'm on the one hand, you know, I'm very stressed with Regina going to work, and she's working really a lot of time. And I think all the stress came to be on my shoulders. You know, sometimes you have this feeling of stress. And I think all of us need to respect that because it's not normal times. So yeah, how are you doing? How do you feel? Because I know that in my long 40 years, I was in similar situation when I was 10 years old. We've been in war, and we had to sit at home, and we had to put masks, and we went to school, but with masks, gas masks, I mean. So yeah, I'm not sure if you are. Yeah, how do you feel about it? How do you feel? People that never been through anything stressful. And I'm used to sit at home. So, Moose? I'm not sure if my computer works well because I don't see your comments. They're jumping. So yeah, another thing that I have here. You see, this is cookie. This is meringue coconut chocolate cookie. Highly recommend to make those. These are good. Yeah. So how are you? How do you feel? Are you feeling stressful? Thank you, Sharon. Are you feeling stressful? Are you feeling, sad, anxious? Such a normal emotions that a lot of time we don't have really, we don't give to ourselves to feel it. But they're so valid nowadays. You know, you see all the memes that you need to learn something new, to do yoga, to put your pants on yourself, maybe bra. But a lot of people can't do it physically, emotionally, or otherwise. And it's absolutely not normal situation. Yeah, I know a lot of people that tell me, especially on Facebook, and I was talking to them, and they say everyone seems like getting all together, but I barely can manage to go to shower. I barely can manage to do stuff. I barely can manage to make lunch, proper lunch. and not to take out from the freezer some pre-made foods, which is, thank you. It's happy 10 years on my channel. Thank you. You see the black residue? It's my beloved coffee that I need to cook, not in machines. I need to cook them on the stove, with the kettle, because otherwise it will be, that's what's going to happen, especially if it's cold. But, oh well. So yeah, that's that. What else I can tell you? The cookie is so good. You are blessed. At least you are with your family. I'm in different city, away from my family, and stay alone. Yeah, it's hard. I understand. Stay alone, it's awfully hard. It's awfully heartbreaking. And but what I can tell you, for a lot of people, we tend to feel that we got it worse. Be gentle with your fellows. Some people stuck with a partner that they have never been in the house forever, even if they love them. It's hard adjustment. Some people are afraid of their future and the money when they get their next meal. Some people seems like everything is fine, but they don't have emotional, mental resources, or they have kids that they never been all day long with. Let's say, I know that some people told me, oh, so that's how homeschooling is. That's what you're going through all day long. No, it's not how homeschooling is going. It's absolutely not. It's a stress schooling. It's not homeschooling, really. Oh, thank you, Cesario. He lives in Vancouver, BC, Canada. Love your videos. Thank you so much. So not everyone has the same emotional capacity. I know people here that they have to have their kids in some sort of school or I don't know, something all the time, because that gives them purpose. They take the kids, they feed them after, and it's very emotionally draining. And on top of it, the fear that your family we're going to be sick, or yourself. It's stressful. Hi from India. Hello, Varisha. So yeah, if you can write me, how do you feel? Please check with yourself. How do you feel? How do you manage? Don't be hard on yourself or your family. I know that I saw now video just before I opened it with. She's psychologist. She has I forgot her name. I'm so sorry, I forgot her name. And she was talking about herself, how she's stressed and how she's stressed alone, and she herself is barely managing. And one of the comments, I was from doctor that going to work every day, that does the same thing that he did before, even though he's immunocompromised, he's still doing the same. And he was very angry about their family, that they're struggling, right? He didn't understand. And he said that, oh my God, the family, I was angry. They were needy, and now I understand where you're coming from. If you lost your daily life, if you lost your daily activities, your schedule, your everything, your routine, it's so hard. It can be so hard and so stressful. It's not normal situation. Give yourself a bit of a slack, because we tend to judge ourselves and others that you're not good, we're not good enough, we're not coping the right way, or anything like this. But I think we should cope as much as we can. If you can do it, if you can do the yoga, if you can do, if you have in the country that you can get out and you can walk, do it. If sometimes you can't, or you can get yourself to shower, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's so stressful, and I understand it completely. So yeah, if you lost your identity now, a lot of people struggle with identity. Before you were, I don't know, bank worker or whatever you did, like office business worker, and you lost it. It's hard. It's hard when you're not sure what are you now, where are you now. I don't know. I think we need to talk about it. I think we need to explain to ourselves and to each other that it's fine to feel what you feel. It's totally valid. Yeah, I know. Like a lot of times you will see on Facebook or otherwise, oh, at least your family is here, or at least your kids are at home, healthy and safe. But it's hard things to deal with. It's yeah, we mourn our freedom, we mourn our future, we mourn our, regular thing, we mourn our. You don't like you now manage to figure like you now like now we all feel this, that maybe you don't like your routine, but maybe your routine is annoying you, maybe routine is not good enough, but routine routine is important. Routine, it's something to look forward. Routine is something that you do brainless. You know what I mean? Like, even that I'm absolutely not enjoying routine. I don't like to schedule myself. I don't like anything. But the small thing that for me it's the biggest struggle is loss of my freedom. Let's say now I have 4 eggs in my refrigerator and I run out of milk. But I have everything else. I have different food, and I know that I can hold for at least few days, maybe even more, to push it to go to shopping. And you have no idea how much annoying in not to have whatever I want, especially the eggs. Now I need to think, okay, what I'm planning to do with eggs. Should I use them for, tomorrow breakfast, or should I wait and make something out of it, some, I don't know, bread or whatever. And this is a lot of small things like this that bring you anxiety, and we brush it off. So respect your feeling, please do. I'm big about emotional needs, and now we need the whole emotional resources that we lost. Yeah, and like when I say today, take care about yourself. In a lot of people in your mind, or in my mind, care self. To go to a restaurant, to drink coffee with a friend, and we lost it. To do nails, to do hair color. This is how we think about take care of ourselves. And now not everyone enjoy yoga at home, right? Not everyone knows how to do yoga at home. Not everyone, like people lost ability to go to gym, and it's huge, right? So please respect yourself, your feeling, validate the feeling of yourself and feeling of surrounding, as well as kids that have to do something that they've never done. They need to share a lot of time computer with their siblings. They need to figure out how to learn by themselves, or with anxious parent. Give them respect too, because they're going through a lot of them. They see parents are freaking out, and they're not sure how to feel about it. So yeah. I speak English and Greece. What nationality are you? Love your accent. Thank you, Visario. You probably new subscriber. I was born in Ukraine, grew up in Israel, live in Canada. So I'm Jewish, I guess, East European Jew. Hi from Germany. Doing okay. More concerned what will happen to third world countries in this situation. It's a huge. It's like we just came from Philippines, and trust me, it's a huge concern. People are, dying anyway, and the food sources and the travel. I know that in India, I saw some videos. I'm not sure that in India they're closed the roads, so the food, even if they have food, the food can't travel inside the India and distribute, and it's huge and huge and huge, huge and very scary times. I absolutely understand what you are saying. The situation has been really difficult. Yeah, I'm a guy. I will cut my own hair today. Exactly, but again, it's awesome. Привет, как дела? Хорошо? Замечательно. This was my Russian. Yeah, I'm just saying that those small things can make us so stressful. And always someone will say, oh, you're so privileged that you miss this. But if it's your normal, if the normal for you, go run through, I don't know, Starbucks every day, and you cut it from your day, and take your kids to school, and they are here, they want to eat, they want to be entertained, the kids are stressful, so they behave badly, right? Like not their normal, and you are anxious, so it's so hard. And don't judge yourself as well, then don't judge your fellows people. It's because, yeah, we have such a limited resources, emotional resources, and some emotional resources like thin. And I'm not even talking about the people that had, depression before all of it. They have anxiety. They have other medical and physical issues before, and mental issues. It's so hard. Be kind to yourself and kind to your fellows. I don't know. OMG, my son is misbehaving. He wants to go out, play in the park, ride the bike, and we can't do anything. Exactly. That's what I'm talking. Be kind to him. Okay? Be kind to yourself, because I know that it's the most annoying thing. Be kind to all the situation. I know that the kids are, going crazy, and it's so hard to handle. And again, I'm homeschooling mom, so I have tons of resources at my home to entertain my child. And my child is 13. He's not a small kid that needs to be taken care all the time. And yet, we have more emotional. We have way more, tension, as well as Regina working a lot, almost twice as much as she works usually. So it's always another level of stress, right? She's afraid to bring something to us. She's afraid to get sick. She's afraid. We're afraid to get sick. We don't want it. So, yeah. Will life be different after the crisis? Maybe even in positive ways? That the life will be different for a long time from now, for sure. One thing that I can see as for today, and not in every country, but at least in our Canada, it's that the country that we are heading to be a little bit more sustainable. I mean, it's my hope that more of the manufacture will come back to Canada, not to China, and our food resources that we bring from Mexico and United States can be a little bit more manufactured here, and our farmers will get more out of all of this. That's my hope. And local production of food, local production of other stuff like clothes, etc. Yeah. I just love to listen to you talk, and you seem like such a lovely person. Oh, thank you. I can be mean. I can be mean, yeah. But everyone can be mean. There is no one person that is perfect in all situations, right? Here in India, lockdown is pretty strict. We can go out unless it's a medical situation or for food. For a country of 130 crore, The spread has been really under control. Government is doing everything they can. Yeah. I hope with the situation everyone is doing well. Big love to family. Oh, and Regina, love back to you. I moved to Nevada from California and everything closed. I actually work in the medical field. I'm physician assistant, but I'm not going back yet. Please be safe and healthy. Thank you, Lily. Yeah. So, as a homeschooling, maybe I will do separate how to entertain your kids during this time. As a homeschooling mom, I can tell you it's a hard work to communicate with kids, and I highly encourage you, don't make point of entertaining them, make point on communicating with them. And if like communicating, talk about yourself, talk about your emotions, and communicate with your kids and surrounding. Talk first about yourself and let them bring to you their emotion, their frustration. And sometimes those frustration will be with you. Prepared on this, because yeah, sometimes the frustration will be on you, because the kid says, oh, I'm so stressed, and the only thing that matters, it's not my emotion, it's that you want me to, I don't know, to clean my room, and it's the only thing that matters, not me. And listen to those things, listen to those complaints, because a lot of time kids with the nicest way to come to you and to tell you whatever they actually feel. Listen to this, acknowledge this emotion without buts, because we tend as a parents to do, yes, I understand you're feeling, but you need to be clean, right? And again, what happens that not you're important, the cleanliness of the room is more important than him. So validate it the way that you want it to be validated for you, the way with loving and compassion, the way that say, you know what, I understand you. Let's not clean your room today. Let's push it for tomorrow. Today, let's do something that you want. Let's talk about things that you love. Let's watch movie. Let's communicate. I'm not saying that tomorrow he will clean the room without, or child will clean the room without any problems. But at least the feeling will be mutual, and feeling will be that I'm listened to. And this is very important. We need to let our people in our life to be listened to feel that they are acknowledged and they're important. Oh, thank you, Amber. Happy 10 anniversary. Yeah, it's 10 years. Who knew that I will be so long on YouTube? Cheers. Here, this is chocolate orange mousse. Guys, I wish I could share it with you. I really wish. This is chocolate and orange mousse, very dark. It's wonderful. OMG, it's almost done. Another 2-3 minutes and we're done. Mm, 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 mm. So how are you? How are your kids? The quarantine made me wanna do homemade poutine and study my Japanese more. Haha. Way to go. Way to go. I'm sorry I can't read your name. Yeah, way to go. If you can find that something that you're passionate about, something that you want to do, something you really, something important. So yeah, please do it. But if you can't, it's okay too. If you can't to get by, if you are ridden with anxiety, it's fine, it's okay. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And it's chocolate. Yeah. Usually I'm not big on baking, but nowadays I'm baking a lot of sourdough and a lot of baked stuff. I don't know, it makes me calm. And unfortunately, I want to share it with my neighbors, and unfortunately, I can't. Hi from Treasure Valley. Hope you are keeping safe. Yeah, thank you. Hope you are keeping safe too. Please do more live. It will definitely help a lot of people to regain their strength. You have a very strong presence. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing live, and I know one thing that a little bit disappointed me. Everyone, like on all of my social media, on all of my social media, is that go back and do mukbangs with Regina and with Ariel, and I tell again, it's not a normal times. And someone wrote me something along those lines. Yeah, if not now, so when? For us, we're not living normal lives. Regina working like crazy, and I mean it. You see, you see, it's done. It's done. Regina working like crazy. She definitely don't have the resources, and that's what I'm talking about: emotional and physical resources to do stuff. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's what? Well, yes. Is it? I wish I could share it with you too. It smells amazing. The blue cheese smells amazing. It looks so good. Now it needs to cool down. The smell. I want to roll back to resources, to emotional and physical resources, in order to make videos. By the way, do you know guess how many videos I have on this channel? Just guess. I know you can check it, but just guess. I have so many videos. And you have no idea how the process of making video, even mukbang, is lengthy. One, you need the ingredients for the meal, okay? You need to cook the meal. You need to take pictures of a meal, right? Pictures or opening when I'm doing with a video, or pictures of something. Then you need to see it, and you need to put all the lighting, the everything. Then you film it. Then then the other part begins, the editing, the uploading. It can take another few hours. It can be editing. It depends on how hard is the editing. I can do it up to 4 or 5 hours, just the editing part of the video. So it's so hard. And and Regina, which doesn't do it, she sits with me. Sometimes there is no enough emotional resources. Sometimes she just doesn't want to talk, or she's tired. And sometimes, it's about emotional resources. I'm not sure we have the emotional resources now to come back to mukbangs. We will do it. But as for now, for those few weeks, I'm not sure it will be happening. So that's why I'm doing a lot of live streams. And chocolate. Ariel in the room doesn't want anything with YouTube. As for now, maybe he'll change, but he's 13, so. Yeah, so that's what it is. And it's sad, it's scary times. So I do want to support you guys. I want you, I don't know, if I'm transferring it well, it's hard. It's okay. The tension in the house is high. And I'm not sure if it's my lunch, or I probably will wait with it to Regina. And we will wait to Regina when she will come. And I think in 2 hours she will be home. And we will eat it together. Sorry, I'm not sure what language to speak, Christina. I'm sorry, I can need to translate it later. So chocolate mousse. Hello from Albania. Love your family and videos. About Albania, Ani. 3 years ago, we've been in Northern Republic of Macedonia. And one day we went, we were with rented car. We went to Ohrid Lake and did the drive around the Ohrid Lake. And there is a part about 40 kilometers or so that it's on Albania side. You know what? We had lunch there. It's one of the best lunches that all of us remember. My brother was there, his girlfriend, and unfortunately, I lost all the footage from that day. And it's such a shame. It's such a beautiful country, and I wish to visit Albania more. Yeah, I wish to visit Tirana, and I wish to visit Albania. Albania is wonderful. And the food is phenomenal, by the way. Phenomenal. So yeah. What else I can tell you, smart? What do you want to know? Yeah. This is so pretty. I forgot how pretty it is. And you see, it's dark enough without the egg. If I would put egg around it, it would be even better. But again, yeah, this is nice. This is very easy way to bring to potlucks and literally 2 minutes of work. And you can use any goat cheese. Sharp goat cheese will be wonderful in here. Even sharp cheddar will be wonderful in here. So yeah. Yeah, what else I can tell you? A story from 2 days ago. We went outside, and there were rangers that were standing and navigating us to go some ways. And yeah, we're lucky to have a lot of walking opportunities here, right? Like a lot of trails and a lot of nature, and it helps a lot. Yeah, Ariel is not big on going out now, you know, he's a teenager, but we make him come with us all the time, because you need to get out if you can. Again, not everyone can, but we still can at least walk, and we actually can bike, I think, still. Not everywhere, though. They closed a lot of trails. If YouTube my main occupation, yeah, for now, yeah. You have lost so much weight. You too look at. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Tovia. Hi, it's you. Look, I've been. Well, you see. I bought it last year. Actually, Gina made me buy it. She said that you look awesome with this one, and I have another color of this short, like, I don't know, long short. It's from Walmart. So yeah, actually I gained now at least 4 kilograms until we're sitting here, and it sucks. Since we get 3 kilograms, it's like 9 pounds, 9 pounds, I think. I gained, again, chocolate. It's Alabama, it's not Albania. It's Alabama. Okay, I'm not reading that. You remember the dyslexic part? I hope she does too. We've been in the United States about 4 years ago. We drove from here all the way on the west coast to San Diego, and then came back through Vegas, and we came back through Yellowstone. It was about 7,000 kilometers. Yeah, we did a lot of it. It's like it was, we took time. It was about, I think, 39 days. We took time, but we saw a lot of, like, we saw all the West Coast, basically. We enjoyed it so much. So we did it as well as we were in Hawaii. Year afterwards, I think. or 2 years afterwards. So we've been in the United States. The only thing and when Ariel was 4, we've been in Florida for 4 days. Here in Florida, we've been in Disney World. It's on the East Coast. But rather than that, we haven't been on the East Coast and on New York, no other side, which we want to. Of course, Tovia. The war situation was worse. I was 10 years old, you need to remember. So by far scarier, because you know what? When you got bombed, it's Iraq, it was from Israel and Iraq, and we got bombed every day. And we had no idea if next bombing with the some form of gas, of some form of chemical attack, and we had to put our protective gear, which is gas masks, right? Every citizen had gas masks, and my brother was like about a year old, a little bit more, and for him it was like cage. Later they invented different gas masks for kids, but it was like cage, and we had to put them inside the cage, and you could hear the bombing. Trust me, it wasn't nice. It was by far worse than that, but I can recognize the same motives and the same feelings that we have now, because you don't know if we are going to go sick. You don't know if you are going to feel bad. You don't know if you're going to die from it or not, right? Some people has undiagnosed conditions that they go years, and those conditions are coming in stressful situation with a new virus and etc. So it's scary. Sorry. And some people have those unknown, and it's another layer of stress. So yeah. Yeah. So I love to go, if we are talking about your United States, I love to go to United States Costco, especially California Costco. Oh my freaking God, it's the best. We went there, I think, in one of the summer months, and all the fruits were there, something that we can't get easily. We enjoyed the berries, the raspberries were there, they were amazing, and other fruits that local to California, they're so good. Love them. So yeah, I think we will finish for today. Yeah. I think we will finish for today. I hope you will do something like this. Most of the shops have puff pastry. The best is butter puff pastry, and even better than that, it's the what is name butter puff pastry, and this is like crescent or croissant recipe with it's mixed about the butter puff and the yeast, rising yeast. It's even better. I'm not Tovia know how to make it. I can't make it because I'm not pastry chef, but I can buy it sometimes. The only thing that I only can buy it in some European delis, and I'm never there. It's quite far from me, and only if we're driving, sometimes I buy it there. And they don't have it all the time. They have so-so. So yeah. So thank you so very much for being with me. I think I will finish for today. I will try to come tomorrow to you. Please suggest some immunity boosting drinks. Okay, I want to talk about immunity in general. Immunity is lowering by stress. So instead of drink, I want to encourage you to find something that distresses you, and it can be anything, right? For me, it's cooking. I love to cook. So for me, spending an hour or two in the kitchen every day, it makes the trick. If you can meditate, please do the meditation. Do some sport. Do even stretches. Don't do like sport. Do just stretches for your body. It helps. So this is the most de-stress your life as possible and respect your emotions. Cry if you need it. Find someone to talk if you need it. Please do it because this is the most that you can boost your immunity. The rest, anything that is ginger, anything that is natural, do it. I don't like the idea of all of those drinks like Gatorade and all of this. It's packed with a lot of artificial things inside, and I'm not sure they helping the immunity. So anything that relaxes. If a cup of coffee relaxes you, do it. If, I don't know, a cup of tea relaxes you, do it. Do whatever you need to do to relax, and don't expect to be fine by 100%. Just a little bit of relaxation, it helps a lot for your immunity and for everything. So except to feel a little bit of this, that you can breathe for a while, for even a couple of minutes. I have to go now, Regina, for me. Hi, yeah. So thank you so much, and please subscribe, write me a comment, thumbs up me. Tomorrow, maybe I will come to you for you tomorrow and talk to you too, or cook something with you. Check our community section. I will upload it there, and see you next time. Bye. Love you, love you, love you. Be safe, and see you tomorrow.